What's up, YouTube? Listen, family, I'm tapping in early morning on this one, guys. I want to give you some prep work before we kick off the week. I'll drop another video for you guys later tonight just to make sure you guys are locked, loaded, and ready to go. But some of your favorite and most popular stocks are beginning to break down, okay? And this does two things, okay? On one level, it allows for the opportunity to dollar cost average into some of these stocks if you want to hold them long term. On the other end, it allows you to understand that the breakdown is taking place, and then your job is to make sure you look at the chart to see, okay, how far is this breakdown likely to take stocks to? Today we'll be unpacking some of that, but before we do, please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you help this video get at least 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and tap into it. Okay, guys, check it out. I'm kicking it off in no particular order, but I'm starting off with Tesla on this one. Ticker symbol TSLA. Currently ended the week at $241.80, down $14.70 on the week, or the equivalent of a little over 5%, nearly 6%. Okay, check this out. Tesla, I've been talking about this in the Discord, and this is one of our plays, okay? And in terms of Tesla, it has finally, look at this, okay? Look at that level, 239. Somebody go look at the intel and the guidance we give in terms of these levels of where we will come down to. 240/239 is a level of support. But this must hold, okay? Because if not, we can go down a lot further, okay? And so first things first, when in terms of going down further, they are going to try to attempt to fill gaps. Always understand that. Always understand the high level game of chess that's being played on Wall Street. Check this one out, guys. Palantir, ticker symbol PLTR. After earnings, they hit us with what is called a pump fake. They shot it up, and then since then, they have brought this down. This one is down 13% on the week. It went as low as 15.18. I want you guys to look for the low of last week to be a level that gets tested on this week, okay? And so for those of you that did not have this with us at lower levels, and you want to get this for the run up back to $20 once this downward move stops, okay? You have to know this is just a pullback. Stocks will pull back to either a support level, a key area, a 50-day, a 200-day, a 100-day, okay? Once that process is complete, then all it's doing is gathering momentum to go back to where it was headed to all along, okay? So be on the lookout for opportunities to dollar cost average into Palantir, okay? Check this one out, Apple. All right, ticker symbol AAPL. This one is down nearly $10 just in a week alone. It has been getting crushed since earning, just like Microsoft, for example. But it's down 5% to be specific, okay? Now this one is in a critical area because that 176, 175 range for this one is the level of support that you want to keep an eye out for this week, okay? Now listen, I don't touch Apple at these levels. My level to buy Apple begins at 140, and we go heavy the lower it go, 135, 130, 129, stuff like that, okay? So that has always been my investing approach with Apple. So for this particular play, this is not even a dollar cost average opportunity for me unless I'm going to try to swing trade it, okay? And so you can play options, you can buy calls, you can buy puts, and once you understand and know the ranges that it will trade within. So like for instance, last week, guys, we had a range of 176, 177 to 180. You could make a killing just understanding that particular range. Get in, get out. Buy a put at 180 to ride it down to 177. At 177, if it didn't break down further, it was going to bounce back, some type of fluke run throughout the day to go back to 178, 179. It was just an easy money play. However, you have to understand the range that these stocks may try to trade in. Guys, check this one out. This one is SOFI, ticker symbol SOFI. This one is sitting at $8.66 at the time of this recording. It was down over 6.5% this week, nearly 7%. All right, now look at this one. This one has made its way back to the 8s. So anybody that thought they might have missed their chance to get some shares in the 8s, even though we buy this at $8 and below. So that doesn't mean $8. That means $7.90, $7.75, things of that nature, okay? However, understanding this has a propensity to go back towards $10 and then eventually $12, this is not a bad level to accumulate some shares at, okay? So be on the lookout for SOFI this particular week if you want $2 cost average, as some of your favorite companies are starting to break down and pull back into price to a more attractive level. See, at $10, you chasing. Coming down 6%, okay, now you're in a much better level. Under $9, with the ability for this to go back to $10 and then eventually $11, okay, you might want to consider dollar cost averaging into this for those of you that want to accumulate shares, okay? Always strive for your first 125 shares en route to 1,000 shares for the best bang when these plays do pop, all right? And then look at this one, man, DraftKings. Ticker symbol DKNG, sitting under $30 at $29.40. Check this out, guys. The low here came down to $27.55. Now, personally speaking, this is my dark horse, and I've been waiting for this to come back to 24. I don't want to be so such a stickler for a certain level that I don't build out my position fully. So I got some decisions to make around DraftKings because I think that they're heading in the right direction. Okay, this more or less was just a result of the Penn Entertainment and ESPN partnership that pulled this down. But once that euphoria wears off, this can easily go back to $30, $31 in my opinion, okay? However, if we get a pullback, okay, I like this company, I like what they're doing, I like this space. And so for that, I want to get in at around 24, ideally, okay? That's my higher end beginning target. Of course, again, the name of the game is to buy low, so the lower you can get it, the better. But what if we don't see those levels? Okay, that 22, 21, $20 level up to 24, that will be the range I will want this in route to taking this towards $40, okay? That's an ideal play for me. That would also be another double up, okay? And that's what we specialize in, hitting home runs, hitting plays off the park. And we do that consistently on options, but I'm even helping you guys do it with some of your stocks. Think about SOFI, think about Palantir, think about NVIDIA, think about Tesla, think about all our stocks that are up 100%, let alone what we do in terms of getting busy with options each and every day, okay? So with that being said, DraftKings is one I'll be keeping an eye on. And when it touches this level right here, these will be some limit buy orders just to scoop up a couple shares. But the hope is that it comes to $24 or below, like ideally $20, okay? That range will get my attention. That range would bring in the Brinks truck, and then we'll be looking to truly build out something. I'm not in the business of buying high, guys. So the one key, the one secret sauce to consistently dominating is always having a average cost that helps you see a better return on your investment, okay? And so that's what I enjoy doing when I'm building out my shares, when I'm trying to get to my 125 or my 1,000 shares of these things, so that when they run up, which is why I break down the chart, so I'm already anticipating, yep, there will be a run up. We just got to have the time and the patience to wait to allow that to occur, okay? So these are some particular stocks that I'm looking at, man. And last but not least, I want to put this one on you because I've been paying attention to this. Meta, ticker symbol META. Now look at this. Meta was sitting up here at 316. Meta was getting more support right here, I'll say at this level, 311, 307. Now, guys, look at this. Meta may be going back to revisit 292, 296, okay, 286. If we see that, that is definitely a pullback. This one is down $9.65 in the past week, or the equivalent of a 3%, okay? Keep your eye out on this one if we lose the 300 level and we revisit the 290s, okay? Check this out. The low right here was $300.60, okay? So we breached 300 and we come down to 296, 292, 286. Guys, if this is a stock you want to be in, they're going to continue to crush it. But if you missed it, if you want to get in, if you got in and you didn't get the amount of shares you wanted, a dollar cost averaging opportunity is upon you, especially when this breaches that $300 level, okay? So listen, guys, I just wanted to talk about some of your favorite stocks. Some of the most popular stocks in the market are beginning to break down. Some of them are at attractive levels to start dollar cost averaging, okay? And that just simply means buying a little shares consistently on pullbacks or when they're down, so that when we are done with this season, when we're done with this time period, remember I told you August and September stocks like to go down. So what you want to do now is be building so that when the stock get to going back up, October, November, December, potentially, you did the work here. All right. Don't miss that message. But do me a favor, guys. Be ready to get to the money this week. Remember, we make videos like this every day. So if you like this one, make sure you check out the next one. Remember, most people see the end result. Very few consider the journey. So do me a favor. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys grab some free stock using my link below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.